morning, everyone, and welcome to our today's debate. The motion for today's debate is homework should not be abolished in school. We have to resolve this issue. We'll have two teams for today coming from grade 6 Juniper class, the affirmative and negative team. Before we're going to start our debate, I'd like to remind all of you to please listen to all speakers and share all your ideas you have in your mind. Before we're going to start this debate, let me introduce to you our board of judges. We have our first judge, a master teacher 1 and school mathematics coordinator, Mrs. Susan Lin. Our second judge is a school feeding coordinator, at the same time, the school ICT coordinator, no other than Mrs. Esmeralda R. Telmo. And the last judge and the chairman of the board is a master teacher 1 and at the same time the district English coordinator of West Isulan. She is no other than Mrs. Divina M. Martin. Please help me also welcome our moderator for today's debate, Ms. Abolished Lilangan, a grade 6 Juniper pupil.
The House will come. The resolution before the House is homework should not be abolished in school. Arguing in favor of the resolution are the leader of the affirmative, Genesis Seameo. The second affirmative, Jasmine Tabil. And the third affirmative, Charles Darwin Padilla. Arguing against the resolution are the leader of negative, Alexander Giselle Prado. The second negative, Alea Cassandra Sotelo. And the third negative, Christian Sotelo. You may now sit down. I am Abolished Lilangan, your moderator, and the timer is Erica Quitolbo. Speeches may be no longer than 3 minutes and rebuttals may be no longer than 2 minutes. The timer may indicate how much time has elapsed. Heckling or interrupting the speaker is not allowed. I now call upon the Honorable Leader of the Affirmative to deliver her speech.
Go.
Good morning to my fellow students and also to the Board of Judges. Good morning. Most students might feel that homework is an extremely tedious and useless task to do. Homework can help students in a plethora of ways, both consciously and unconsciously. First and foremost, students are bound to become more responsible by fulfilling this task. This is because it is a given task to be completed and submitted at a due date. They will learn what they must do and when they must do it. Consequently, their time managing skills will improve. They will learn how to divide their tasks among other extracurricular activities and set aside TV time or computer games time, which will be helpful in organization and peace of mind. Homework is also a productive way to pass time. Most students spend their time online playing games or checking notifications on Facebook to see the latest comments and likes. Doing something that would enhance their brain as they are still young, such as math exercises or reviewing problems, would be a much better way to spend time than looking at the latest post in the newsfeed. This leads me to my next point, which is that homework increases one's knowledge. There is a reason why teacher wants students to review on a subject matter. If they were doing mediocre or possibly horrible at a task, facing and repeating the challenge is a must in order to prevent future mistakes from happening in their tests. No matter how much one loses it, I believe homework is a necessary part of a student's life and should not be taken away from his or her duties. I thank the leader of the affirmative, and now I call upon the leader of the negative to deliver her speech. Good morning to my fellow students and to our beautiful judges. Good morning. I think homework should not be I think homework should not be allowed is it makes kids stressed out and tired. It also makes them school more. In an article it says kids are being put in unneeded pressure and taking away precious family time. People say too much homework causes students to worry and to lose sleep, and students may not learn more from extra homework. Kids may spend days indoors working on a laptop for hours when they can be outside and enjoy the sunny weather. Kids have to do enough schoolwork during the day and should have time to play when they get home. Their brain needs time to rest. They should be able to do it during school hours. Students should be able to have fun and not have to spend all of their time stressing over the fact that they might not have finished their homework. Homework is just a waste of the students' valuable time. We are only a kid once. We should waste all of our time on homework. In my opinion, we should start educating our teachers, literally, how to make class interesting.
I think the leader of the negative. And now I call upon the second affirmative to deliver her speech. I personally hate homework, but it's better than theirs. The opposite side says that students will have a much better time without it. But in fact, it will result to a reverse effect or exacerbate the situation more. I say this because what do most of the students do for that matter do after school? For those who have clubs and are to the athletic side may go outside under the sun and take in vitamin D. But that is not the case for that other half or majority to point out. Most teenagers really stay home and sit and fidget with their phones and computers. I am trying to say that they still stay and sit at home anyway. And it's not the homework's fault that most students couch potatoes. I would also like to point out that homework comes in different forms. Physical education or science class can tell you to practice valuable skills or go outside and observe nature and their process of photosynthesis. I also believe that students can't only do what they want to do in life and especially in work. They will have to face the things they don't want to do. For example, writing a poem or doing a project. It will help a student in embodying themselves in order for them not to have a self-indulgent mind. Homework can really help a student be more organized and responsible as well as learn life lessons, in addition to the knowledge gained at the end of the day. I think the second affirmative. And now I call upon the second negative to deliver her speech.
According to the study done by the University of Iowa, only 45% of students actually do their homework. Those who do their homework are now a minority, not a majority. This is especially true in urban areas according to the study. According to the study, homework doesn't make you smarter. If a majority of students do it and doesn't improve your intelligence, what's important? Do it and it. Students may only lose their activeness of learning with too much homework isn't fun because the teachers makes each class so short that they tell us to do it at home. They should just do it together in class so the students can play at home. Kids need time to go outside and exercise instead of doing home.
Think the second negative. And now I call upon the third affirmative to deliver his speech. in the axiom, practice makes improvement. Practice and hard work are bound to make improvements, if not perfection. This leads me to accentuate that schools should properly reinforce homework and see to it that it be submitted fully and on time. Believe in the statement, no pain, no gain. The opposing side suggests that we shouldn't do it because it's boring and no one wants to do it, which are all precursors. It's lazy attitudes, which is something that students should watch out for. And homework may not dramatically increase one's intelligence. In fact, it may not all. However, aside from important life lessons such as responsibility, time management, and organization, it is a professional way to preclude future mistakes from happening. Homework serves as a self-study for the student to practice, improve, and develop their mind.
I think the third affirmative. And now I call upon the third negative to deliver her speech.
Homework should not be given because students need time to be a kid. Why would we make them do even more work after they already did it for 7 hours in school? Explain this to me, someone. The students work hard all day and when they go home, they have to do even more work on their own time. Now, that's not fair, is it? Not very fair for these yachts. Not fair all, in my opinion. Now let's stand up. We can all do this together. Let's make a difference in these young children's lives. Take a stand and make a difference in young lives. That's my opinion. They say it is reinforcing the work, but we could do that in class. The next day, we kids in the world should have no homework. Let these kids live their childhood. You have one childhood. Let them live it. Wait, it should be people. No homework. Thank you very much.
I call upon the leader of negative to deliver her rebuttal.
Homework should
Be given to students according to the speeches of the affirmative. I firmly believe that homework is essential for students and it makes students feel stressed. We cannot spend time with friends and family, and if homework is very much, then we need to wake up early or wake up all night. Students should not get homework and get free time to enjoy. Homework is just a waste of time and no learning time is left. Because there is so many work that students do their work all night, and if there is no learning time, students get less marks and their parents and teachers scolded them. I believe that homework should not be given to school students. Kids do work all day. At school, they need a break and school not have to do work at home. Sometimes, kids don't even do the homework. Their parents do it for them. After school, kids should be free to play and relax, not do homework. In conclusion, I think teachers need to stop giving kids homework. I call upon the leader of affirmative to deliver the final rebuttal. Yes, you've heard both sides, and most students might feel that homework is an extremely tedious and useless task to do. In conclusion, homework does have a positive effect in the lives of many people. This is because homework is a good way of covering what people learn in class and serves as a learning pathway for students. Learn to feel good about their accomplishments and therefore will only have inspiration to work harder. As increasingly difficult homework gets students' perseverance to accomplish more challenging problems. Homework will make a positive effect not only in the knowledge but also the attitude of a proper learning individual.
I thank all the members of their speeches. The House will adjourn. I encourage the speakers to cross the floor and shake hands. Thank you so much for the informative and interesting talk. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to question and answer portion. There will be a question to be answered by each team. And now, may I call our teacher, Mrs. Juniper J. Dillomes, to facilitate the question and answer.
Thank you, Ulrich, and thank you so much, dear students, for your insights regarding our issue today. Thank you also for your active participation. At this juncture, I'll be giving questions to both affirmative and negative sides. Leaders will be the ones to give their answers for the questions being given. Here's my question to affirmative team. Can you give me advantage of having homework in school? Then explain your answer.
Students can engage with their studies, even with the whole day spent at school. Allocated class time is not always sufficient when it comes to engaging students with their schoolwork. Setting homework allows students to revise contents learned during the day with a fresh set of eyes and a cleared head, away from their friends and other schoolyard distractions. This also provides parents with an opportunity to get involved in their child's schoolwork, providing assistance and additional insight needed.
Thank you, Genesis, for that wonderful insights. Now my question to negative side. Can you give me this advantage of having homework? Explain your answer to the class.
Homework is a free time. This is one of the most common arguments against homework. It is of the valuable time kids have to spend with their family, attend extracurricular activities, and catch up with friends.
Thank you, Giselle. Now my last question is for our audience. Do you think that homework is necessary for students? Support your answer. Yes, Namsail, the floor is yours.
For me, homework is necessary because it can bring families closer together, as students may ask their parents or siblings for help on their homework. Not only will this help the students get better understanding of their work with any parts they are struck on, it will also allow parents to get more involved in their child's educational life. In time of school, some students does not understand the concept that teacher gave homework of that they understand the concept that teacher told, and next day if the teacher told next day, if teachers ask the questions, they can give the answer.
Thank you, Namsail. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our debate. We'd like to say thank you again to our presenters for the informative and interesting talk to the audience and for your active participation. May I call Mrs. Divina A. Martin, Master Teacher 1, to give her final verdict to whom is the winner of this debate. Is it the affirmative or negative side?
Okay, good morning and congratulations to both group, affirmative and the negative. In the affirmative, the questionnaire should not be, assignment should be or should not be abolished, and the negative should be abolished. Every one of you has its brilliant and brighter ideas. You shared to all our audience and to all of us. Both affirmative and negative group, your point of view differs, but you come to both. You came to a very nice and brighter decisions of your own. However, abolishing these assignments could, shall I quote the negative, that it may be stressed out the students, the pupils, and affirmative also stressed out the giving of more time, quality time, bonding together, helping each other with your assignments to your family. Now, the verdict, the final verdict, both of you won this debate. May I have your hands? Everyone, clap your hands for your output of the debate. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Divina, for the final verdict given to our students this morning. Now again, congratulations, presenters, and I'd like to say thank you so much to our judges. Thank you for spending your precious time with us. That ends our debate. Let's call it a day, and once again, good morning.